out to Street Capital ENT. This is the Respect the DJ DocuSeries. I am DJ Money Mook, the plug to the socket, music trafficking DJs.
DJ Money Mook, what's going on?
What's up? What's going on with you?
Nothing much. We appreciate you. Thank you for being a part and we respect the DJs.
Appreciate you having me.
All the time. So, when it comes to DJing, tell us a little bit about what kind of prompted the DJ.
What kind of started? My dad, I grew up in New York, and my dad was a DJ, and as I was growing up, he used to always listen to the mix shows on the radio and kind of tell me what's going on, and it sparked the interest at a young age, and I just ran with it as I got older.
How many siblings?
I have a sister, just one sister.
Okay. Two-parent household?
Yes, ma'am. Well, I was in New York. I grew up in New York. I moved to South Carolina when I was 10, and I started living with my grandparents. I would stay with my grandparents from 10 until I moved out at 18.
Listen, New York's something different.
It's something different, way different.
Listen, I visited New York one time. They never had the urgency to go back.
It's different. It got its parts.
Yeah, I mean, because you know, coming from the South, it's hospitality,
right.
And New York is that fast.
Right. Everything's fast paced.
I know you were at a young age at 10, but just comparing, you know, where you came from to how it is in the South, like, what's that like?
When I was in New York, I was still coming down here for the summer, so when I moved down here, it wasn't much of a difference. I mean, I was kind of used to the lifestyle already. But the biggest thing I had, the biggest thing that was the difference for me was the food. I'm still not into soul food. I'm not a big fan of the country cooking and all that. I'm too used to fast food and the pizza. New York where I get food right off the strip type, off the avenue type.
I feel you. Yeah. The pizza ain't even like the
no,
pizza
that's real pizza. If y'all don't know, y'all want to go try real pizza, go to New York, real Chinese food, all that.
Authentic. So speaking of authenticity, when it comes to, I guess, building rapport with your local artists, like what does it take to get some of their music played on your platform when you're out in the clubs and
basically it's reaching out to me, man. I'm the type of DJ, if you're working, I'm gonna work. If you're one of them DJs that's looking for somebody just to give you a handout, I'm not too much on them. But if you're working and you reach out, I'm gonna work with you. You don't need too much. I just need to see you working. So it's reaching out to me basically, so you can get with me.
Okay, so you're not one of those DJs where, some of them are just like kind of, DJ can be their passion, but they're kind of like in it for the money. Although money is a long-term goal, but like I'm an artist, I'm coming up and I'm like, look, 200, can you play, you want to be a rapport?
I mean, in the strip club, it's a little different because I might take the song, but I like to listen to music and learn the artist before I start playing your song, because I could be playing your songs for nothing. You could be going home and playing the Xbox all day and just want me to play your song just because. So I like to, like you say, build a rapport with the artist, so I know what's going on with him, and I know I'm not just playing his music for no reason. But like I said, if I'm in a strip club and you come up to me and if I like the song, I'm gonna play it. But most of the time, I like to just get with me beforehand.
That's what's up. So when it comes to where are you now? I know you're from New York, but like where
I'm located in Clarendon County. It's 10 minutes outside of Sumter County.
Okay.
It's a little country. I'm from Summerton, a little country town in Clarendon County. But I'm in Clarendon County, Sumter County, Orangeburg County, and pieces of Lee County. That's the little country on my side.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm in the little area, little what do they call it? The chicken circuit.
Okay.
Yeah.
2 red lights.
Yeah.
And a
two
yield
stop lights. Not even a yield sign. 2 stop lights. And you going out of town.
That's totally different considering where you're from.
Right.
When it comes to some of the local artists in your area, who would you say like your top 5 is? Not going in numerical, order.
In my area, I would say Polo Mays Villain, Count Up with a K, Mo Beats. Who's else? We got a lot of hard artists. Like I get my Creep Sosa. That's 4. That's 3. That's 4.
It's 4.
Southern Biscuit.
Southern Biscuit. Yeah, that was an artist I've been working with real hard, and they got club bases to get the club moving in my area.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they're known. They got
they're known. Like booking the club out, they packing out clubs of 1,000 people.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a little offended because I ain't get no females up in there, but so what
we working. We got Lola Banks from my area. She's up and coming artist. She's going crazy right now. She's going crazy. And her buzz is still growing. And that's one of the artists I'm really locked in with right now.
Okay. Speaking of buzzes, so I hear a little bit about the music trafficking DJs. What's that about?
It's a DJ coalition. Me and my partner DJ Effect and DJ Cannabis. We all put together some DJs from our area. We got together. We was running just doing mixtapes, and we kind of trying to form the group around the mixtapes. And we just grabbing DJs from our area and just pushing these artists to the Carolinas, pushing the Carolina sound up and down the interstate.
Well, that's something different. I haven't heard of any other DJs getting together doing things of such. So how important is the Carolina sound to you?
Carolina sound is real important to me. For one, we've looked over for so many years, and I know our sound is unique, and our sound a lot of people want to hear, but they don't know it yet. They haven't heard it yet. So it's important. The sound is important for me, and it's even more important to try to get some new listeners and move it around outside of South Carolina. Try to get some more people in tune with us.
So what do you think? Like what are your biggest moments? Some of your biggest moments when it comes to DJing?
One of my biggest moments probably when I first started DJing. Well, within the first couple of years of DJing, I linked up with the Migos was coming out around the same time I first started DJing. They had these promoters reaching out to DJs, trying to push their sound. And they reached out to me, and I began a relationship with some of the promoters on the label, some of the street markets on the label. And I was on the South Carolina leg of the Rich the Kid, Rich Forever tour. It was so long ago, Rich Forever tour. And we was running up and down the East Coast, and that was like a new experience for me to kind of open my eyes and be, what a tour DJ is like. And another moment was we got this festival down in Clarendon County called the Cooler Festival. And we had crowds of over 1,000 people, 2,000 people. And the first one we on year, I want to say 5 right now. But the first one we had like a crowd of 3,000 people. And that was like one of my biggest crowds I had in my career at that moment.
How long have you been DJing?
I was DJing, like I said, I started DJing when I was I got my first piece of equipment when I was 10. And then I started learning about DJing, but I didn't jump into the club until like 18, 19. That's when I started going to the club and wanted to become a club DJ. So I say I was around turntables since 90s, but I started taking it professionally at 18. So
what were some of the struggles along the way?
Just not being with nobody and getting promoters and club owners looking at me like I'm like I could help. You got a lot of DJs out here just want an opportunity and kept bringing them to the table. I just had to prove myself that I could bring more to the table than just playing music.
Okay.
It definitely is.
So, rewind. You've been DJing since you were 10, technically. And then coming from New York and then coming to the South, did you really partake in the turntables? What was it like with that transition?
When I came from New York, it was still turntables, and I was still. The only difference there was with me, it was hard to find records when I moved out here. So I came from turntables. I was down here doing the house parties, the yard parties, the family events with the turntables and the records. But it was so hard for me to find records. I kind of took the DJ kind of took a backseat for a couple of years until I seen DJ Cleve was in the club. I snuck in the club to see DJ Cleve. Y'all know that's the top DJ from South Carolina. And he was using a laptop. And then that's when I found out about Serato, the new DJ program. You don't need any records. So I kind of that was like when I was 14, 15. I kind of took running with the program for records at that age. And that's when I kind of took the transition over for records.
What was that transition like?
My dad was a computer technician, so I was already computer literate, so it wasn't much to learn. I just had to learn the program. It was easy for me.
So who are some of those rappers or artists that inspired you?
After I got out of high school, I moved to Atlanta for like 4 years, and that was the same time Gucci Mane, Shorty Low, that was their prime, that was their era. So after seeing Gucci Mane run, I was on the East Atlanta. After seeing how his impact on Atlanta, his impact on the music, his impact on the world, that kind of inspired me wanting to be not just a DJ, wanting to be a figure, a mogul, a brand.
Right.
So Gucci Mane is one of the artists that inspired me to go hard with the DJ, continue to go hard with it. Trying to make my name out there, stamp my name out there.
So which Gucci Mane you like? You like the old
No, I
Gucci
like the
man
old
with the
Gucci
gold,
man.
or you like the veneers?
I like the Gucci man with the big stomach. That Gucci man.
Oh, okay.
Good. Yeah, that's the Gucci man I knew when I moved to Atlanta.
I feel you.
Yeah.
So we have a couple of questions from the audience. What question did you have?
How long it take you to get from Serato, from records, the vinyl to Serato? What was that transition like?
Transition wasn't really hard. I kind of already knew what was going on with turntables, and that everything was visual once they went to Serato. So, like I said, my dad was a computer technician. I was already into computers and everything, so it wasn't really hard.
Tell us what you got going on with Lucy Got Fans.
Shouts out to Lucy Got Fans, man. Me and Lucy Got Fans just dropped the mixtape, Plug to the Socket 9. We're going crazy on now. I met Lucy Got Fans through my QC Connect, Mr. 2 Official. He's on the QC label. That's his artist, Lucy Got Fans. Right now we got that tape going crazy. We just dropped the tape. We got the Plug to the Socket tour coming through in February this month. Yeah, so we working. Shouts out to Lucy Got Fans.
Shouts out, Lucy.
How many mixtapes y'all got out total? You say y'all done
we
did a lot of tapes.
got over. I can't give you the the number of tapes, but we got over 6 million streams online from all our mixtapes combined. Probably more than that now.
They on all.
They on everything.
All platforms.
Our mixtapes on everything, in every flea market, in every gas station, on every mixtape website. Just Google everything. We on everything.
That's what's up. That sounds like a lot of hard work.
Apple Music. We on Apple Music, Spotify. We on everything. Yeah.
DJ Money Mook said he getting it out the mud. He networking. This is like y'all need to get this man.
What's the goal?
What's the goal as far as what? Mixtape
Like overall.
DJ Money Mook, what I want to do, break this Carolina sound. Eventually I want to end up on being a tour DJ for a Carolina artist, and the end game is being the A&R. I want to be an A&R on the label, helping these artists, bring their sound.
That's what's up. Is there a specific genre of music that you like more so than others, or you just?
I'm hip-hop rapper. I'm not too big on R&B. I like R&B though, but I'm getting into house music. Like that's the wave now, but I've been seeing that was the wave. I love the beats, I love blending it, so I'm getting into house music. I like that wave. I like the house music.
EDM?
Close to EDM wave, rave music. Yeah.
Slow ride.
Like Drake's last album.
Yeah.
Drake's last album.
Yeah.
Matrix on your mind.
Yeah. Lil Uzi Vert on a rock type sound.
That's big.
Yeah, I seen that sound coming for some years. But I always been a house. I just like blending music. I'm the blend type DJ. So I like blending house music. So house music is easy to blend. So that really gained attention for me some years ago. But yeah.
Matrix on your mind.
The next biggest artist from your city.
From my city?
Yeah. Or surrounding counties.
You put me on the spot now. The next biggest artist I see working out my city, I see a bunch of artists working out my city. We got, like I said, we got Southern Biscuit. We got
Ron G.
We got Ron G going hard. Ron G been going hard for years, man. Ron G was one of the top dogs out my city. Ron G. It's got to be out or kind of with the kid.
Okay.
I can see those two artists getting signed within the next year, if not soon.
So, who are two artists that you would like to see collab?
Polo made a billion, kind of with the kid.
Yeah, I hear that. Say it one more time for people in the bottom.
Polo and kind of, y'all get that shit together, man. I gotta go ahead and get that right, man. I gotta go ahead and get that right. Handle business.
Matrix on your
What are some of
mind.
your personal, like, what do you enjoy doing outside of DJing, your downtime?
I'm an animal. I love animals. When I moved to South Carolina, my granddad had a farm. Pigs, goats, hogs, horses, cows, chickens. So now I grew love for dogs back then, so I like dogs. I'm trying to get a dog breed, dog kennels. Yeah.
Any specific type of dog?
Bullies.
Matrix on your mind.
I came out here and moved to the country. I got a little bit of that in me. So bullies, hunting dogs, little country dogs, farm dogs.
You won't keep it there.
Yeah, a little bit of country. A little bit of
Yeah. I mean, that was bound to happen.
Yeah, you're
Two
right.
red lights and no yield signs. Yeah. You said
Yeah, I'm in the
stuff.
farmland, real estate, get the farmland, all that.
Okay.
Matrix on your mind.
Any children?
I got 2 kids.
girls, boys?
I got a boy, she's 3, and I got a girl, she's 3, and I got a boy, he's 8.
Okay. You want any more?
Nah,
Matrix on the run.
Okay. Said 2 and 3. So what do you enjoy doing with your kids? Because I know when I initially met you, you were in the route of basketball.
Yeah. My son is getting into sports, so I'm getting him in tune with sports, basketball, baseball, those things. I enjoy spending time with my kids. Anything they like to do. I'm DJing so much that it seems like I'm in the club more than I'm with them. So when I'm with them,
Matrix on the run.
they like to do anything that makes them happy, you know.
So you're very active, Bob.
Oh yeah.
I love it. It's very rare. Very rare.
Shouts out to the dads.
Yeah. Up the ante, Dad. Up the ante. You like DJ Money Mook. So, any loved one, any special loved one?
I got a
Matrix on the run.
my mother, my children.
I love that. Engaged?
Not yet.
Okay. What's to go with it? I'm scared, y'all. I'm scared.
I want to make sure the foundation right.
That's right. So the goal is marriage. And I'll be out. That's what's up.
Matrix on the run.
Trying to take out the shoe size, buddy boo. What size shoe you wear? Oh, Lord! That was gritty on up out here.
I gotta take a shot.
Come on, don't leave me down. Elevation, free count, no count. Come on.
Matrix on the run.
Everybody like that.
So if you met somebody that never listened to hip hop before, what 2 songs would you play
Oh, I
to
like
introduce
that.
them to hip hop?
I like that. Introducing them to hip hop. We talking about like
In general,
like rap or boom bap hip hop. Like we just talking about what I like.
what you like?
Matrix on the run.
My go-to song is Big. I Got a Story to Tell. That's one of my songs I listen to. And what else I gotta listen to? Something on the passion side, something that will touch their soul. Future March Madness. Future March Madness.
Matrix on the run.
So how you feel about Street Cap and what we got?
I'm loving the movement. I like how it's organized. I like how y'all brand yourselves, especially with y'all artists. Like y'all put y'all artists out there and give them a different look, make them look bigger.
Matrix on the run.
Yeah, I just love the movement.
So tell the people where to network with you at your social media platform.
DJ Money Mook. You can catch me at DJ Money Mook on Instagram and Twitter, Facebook. DJ Money Mook.
Matrix on the run.
DJ Money Mook at gmail.com. Email. Shouts out to Music Traffic DJs too. All the artists who need promotion, duplications, mixtape slots, everything. Music Traffic DJs. We got the streets sold up, we got the streets on lock, and we do everything you want, everything you need, everything you want. We come through us.
So is there anything that you want the people to be on the lookout for? Anything up and coming?
Look out for our South by South West Run. Shouts out to the artists who touching down there. We got a South by South mixtape coming out. We pushing artists on our mixtape going down there and pushing artists all through South by Southwest. And my Close to the Socket tour, Lucy got fans on the way too. Just pay attention, look out for that. Shouts out to the artists. I'm locking in artists on my tour.
Big shouts out to DJ Money Mook. Again, we thank you for coming, taking time out your busy schedule, and just being a part of the brand. We respect the DJ.